Yeah. Yo, what's up? Happy Sunday. It's gonna be a blessed day, man. Yes, sir. Rain. Put it up here just in case. Later. Yes. Oh. Hey man, John Gisby. Thank you for doing that. That's my dog that passed away last year of 7.5 years. He was like my fourth dog in stage of my life, but it's been tough. I wasn't able to get a dog since.
You're listening to Purified Radio with Nora and Pure. A huge peak time of the
Appreciate it, because I'm a total dog person, and
right, guys, tomorrow I'll be closing out
used to having dogs around always, and but he was like a special one, He was like a
I continue throughout May
like a soul dog,
US, Brazil, Argentina,
soul guardian.
Hawaii. Super exciting.
Always there, everything, everywhere I went.
For each of these, head over to
and when you're going through the toughest stages in your life,
Let's get back to
Well,
the
he
music
was the
now
only
with
thing that
something
stuck
a
it out
little
with me.
deeper. Here's Kynes with his debut on Purified Records.
So that's
Coming
why.
this summer, this is Fall to You.
This is Purified Radio with Nora and
Yeah,
Pure.
man, I appreciate it. Oh yeah, I mean, trust me, it's been a long way. It didn't even end well. That's why I ended up getting baptized after. When I lost my dog, I got swatted by the cops. The vets called the cops on me. I was in a complete wreck, and it almost ended badly. But luckily I made it, you know. And then I started getting more spiritual and got baptized. Hey, what's up, guys? Yeah, let me pull this off. I have a chat open here on my phone. So I've had a couple opportunities, like to like a rescue dog here and there, but it never went through. It's just the bone cancer thing that really took me out, like, because this guy was like, you know, my best friend and everything to me, and I was like, when to see the suffering and going through bone cancer and how fast it changed everything, and I felt so helpless that the only thing I could do was like to euthanize him earlier, and that itself was so hard. So hard. Like 7.5 years old, you know, like, and my dogs before that both got to 10, and it was pretty tough, very tough. Took me at least 6 months before I could do normal again, like just like eating. I couldn't eat properly for the longest time. I had to deal with therapy, so many things, and it didn't even help. So, but time passed, time heals, and you know, kind of like, I think getting baptized helped a lot too, get me a better perspective of life, find real purpose of things, and understanding that, hey man, our dogs' lives are never going to be as long as ours, but there is another place, you know, just like all our lost ones, you know, there's another place. And that's helped me realize some things, having a perspective, seeing that I had miracles before, you know, happened to me. So I had no choice. I had to believe. And I got baptized. Yeah, it is. I mean, I had dogs before, like that was my 4th dog, and the thing is, I thought it doesn't get any easier, and that was I took it the worst out of all the dogs. That was the one I took it the worst. But naturally too, I think so, because of the premature euthanasia. You know, cane corsos are good for like 9-10 years. These guys can live till. And at 7.5, that's a quarter of his life, really. So that, and seeing that was tough. So I think that like broke me too. But I think there's a bigger picture to it all, because, you know, dogs are so pure and innocent, and they don't think about the spiritual side. So that's how innocent they are. But today's Sunday. I gotta be going to church in a bit. But yeah, whew. Got me thinking. Gets me. That's why I sim race is actually because of that. I started after discovering he had the bone cancer, I needed something to like keep me like stable, and he didn't want to get outside as much because it hurts. He couldn't walk. He's limping, and he was like my mascot. So whenever I sim raced, get my mind off shit, he was always by my side, by the pedals. But when he passed, that's what I did. So I did this. I dropped other games. I used to stream other games too, but just got a rig. That happened after, and yeah, here we are now. Here we are now. Yes. But I was supposed to get a rescue a 2-year-old Labrador, but unfortunately the owner changed his mind because he was about moving and he didn't have a place because he's moving from his I guess his family's place, and the place he was gonna go to probably didn't take dogs, but he had trouble giving up his dog. He didn't want to. And I had trouble too because I was like, man, I don't know. If he didn't want to, I don't want to either. And it's like, it's an awkward situation. It's like he changed his mind after, basically. But also I realized too, like, I don't know, I can't do it like that either. I might as well do it like a real rescue if I do something again. So we'll see. Yo, these Trump tariffs things, they fucked my job. I got laid off because of that Trump tariffs announcement, but luckily, thank God, because I've been praying for it all the time, they found me a transfer. So it's so crazy. Like, even in my province, just that tariff announcement, like a day or so right after Amazon pulled out of Quebec, out of all the provinces, it's just Quebec they pulled out. 5,500 jobs were lost as of that moment. 5,500 in one announcement. It's so sick. I wonder if they're gonna start working on the rest of Canada too, but it's crazy. Oh shit, that's wet tires. Sir. No way. Yeah. Oh man. Adolf Musk, I know, that's crazy. It's so crazy with all that crap. I didn't think it'd affect me, but here I am, you know. Plus, I was gone through a lot with my dog. I almost ended up on the street or living in my car with him at one point. well, we went through a lot of, well, I could say more lows than up, but with him it's been ups. He's the only thing that was, you know, so much things happened, you know, like, that's why I think it meant so much to me, because it was like a stage in my life where the first 2 years when he was around, my family and important people were around, but then after they passed away, but my dog was still around. And it wasn't the dog, I mean, it was more like family after. Literally, like, took me like a year, and I, like, to even talk about him, just months even ago. Like, it choked me up, you know, it was that hard. But now I'm like, finally, like, pretty much, I'm not like saying I still feel it, you know, and I still hurt over it, but it's all life, you know. I realize it's a cycle of life, you know. My dad, my grandma, same thing. But I'm gonna keep holding on to that idea that there's a place, you know, across the Rainbow Bridge. There's a place, and we're gonna all reunite with them, and it's gonna be a stress-free, worry-free place. I love the porcelain in the rain. This thing is like, handles pretty good.
Time 156.34.
Yeah. So that was like 5 years I was on and off messing around with Seto Corsa Competition, but then I switched over to iRacing in November, and then I only got on this in March, but I haven't gone back on either of those ever since, because this is just feels so much better, and those graphics, I just love it. best graphics for sure. Yeah.
Lap 157.4.
Right. Go, man. Yeah, man, this dog was, he was like so glued to me compared to all the other dogs I had. That's why I was weird. This guy was like, everywhere I went, he was like by my side. You know, I go take a piss, he'll be right following me to the toilet. I take a shower, he's there. Like what? Everywhere, you know. Even when I had girlfriends over, he would make sure he's there in between or something. Like, it's crazy. GT7, or what's that? Gran Turismo, yeah.
Teams and drivers go to the grid for a race start.
I just can't stand the payment thing. They keep forcing you to pay for new tracks every darn week. I was like $300 in since November. That's way too much. Like November, December, January, February, March, like 5 months in, $300. So that means what? I'd be $600 a year? Like, come on, that's ridiculous. But I think that's what they want, you know. Like, and that's why I got fed up, and I'm like, you know what? I don't care for it. The graphics bugged me though too, so I'm glad I just haven't gone back, I guess. I actually just deinstalled it. But this, I'm surprised. I'm really surprised. So, just they gotta add the Mercedes, maybe the Audi, also, and then I'm happy. Let's see. Oh, whew. Damn.
Formation lap has started. Green flag, green flag.
All right. Zero visibility, but it's okay, folks. Pulling through, we're pulling through. You rest up there. Oh, come on now. This BMW is driving very aggressively, folks. Very aggressive. I might have to take some defensive action. Oh boy. Oh, what did I say? What did I say? Oh my god. He forced me to hit the other guy too. Oh my gosh, folks. This guy right here. Oh boy.
Time 2:07.42.
Oh boy. Oh my goodness. A lot of mist. That's the problem. You can't see because of that darn mist. Oh dear. Oh boy. Yes. Oh boy. Sick. Some good racing going on, folks. Oh boy. Gonna sip on that coffee though.
Time 1:54.97.
Yes. Oh man. Man, I need a hit from the bottom, but tied up. Look at that. Folks, the Mustang spins to the wayside. Oh my goodness. What the freaking shit, Corvette? That was crazy. What's going on out here, folks? Violence. There's a lot of violence. Oh my, what a spin. I mean a drift. Folks, second gear drift on a sharp first gear corner and the Porsche pulls through in the wets. He's on wets, folks. It's a slippery day and he's pulling these kind of shenanigans. Folks, he's turned off the comms with the pits. He's getting an airflow. He doesn't like. He's Ricky Bobby Lee, folks. I'm like, let him do his thing, folks. Let him cook. Let him do his thing. Oh my gosh. Oh, wow. Sickness. Is that the guy that smacked somebody? I think it is. Folks, we gotta be very, very defensive here and aware of the violence for us to get above this position. And the only way, unfortunately, in motorsports is to fight violence with violence. Folks, oh, here it is. Oh my goodness, this is really insane. Folks, he doesn't know what he's gonna do over here. There's 12 minutes left. It's oh my god. 3 spots. We're very close. Oh my. Oh. Oh shit. Come on now. Ooh. Come on. That's crazy. Folks, he's pushing the Porsche. She's bouncing the red line. It's just not enough. BMW. Nope, nope, nope. Come on. Damn. I've been going a whole couple laps with this dude.
That time was a 1:53.93.
Folks, we're watching him. We're high beaming him. We're gonna give him some pressure. We might even have to bump draft him to let him know what's up. Folks, this is the type of aggressive tactics that must be implemented at this high level of competition. Folks, come on now. I just live vicariously for Ricky Bargally. That's all I can do. Folks, 9 minutes left, getting more ferocious. If we can make this without smashing, we will have a good celebration, folks. Oh, look at that. He's gapping me, folks. He's gapping me.
Time
How?
1:54.5. 5-2.
What the heck? How's he suddenly pulling out like that? Folks, is he cheating? Do we have a cheater here, folks? What the heck? Ugh. Oh my goodness. It's getting tight. 7 minutes left, but feels like time is gonna not good. The frick is on my ass. It's a McLaren, folks. Don't fuck. Oh! Oh no. No. Hola! Yes, sir. What a sick battle, folks. Oh my goodness. Porsche takes on McLaren. Unbelievable exchange. Side by side. No contact, folks. Oh my merciless. Hola hamanadala. He's got him speaking in tongues, folks. The fuck shit. This he slipped through on the inside. How is that possible, folks? Oh my goodness, this is a debauchery. What the heck is going on over here, folks? Whoa, he's picking up speed. What is going on? No. Hola, hamana. Oh boy. 5 minutes left. Okay. This bastard. Folks, it's Sunday. We're trying to keep it holy. But this McLaren is inciting the violence, the anger. Bitterness. Ricky Bobby Lee was in podium position, folks, and we just got robbed in the last 5 minutes in a ferocious head-to-head. But you know what? I respect it, because I believe this guy could be a professional race car driver. This type of performance and respect, I believe he could be a professional race car driver, this guy. Somebody should Google his name. Maybe he's using his real name, you know what I mean? Folks, real recognize real. These are professional race car drivers we're facing here. It's an honor. It's an honor. Come on now. Fuck, this guy's still pulling. What's going on in this McLaren? Oh, almost lost it. Folks. What is going on right now? It's very odd. It's pulling, folks. Why is he pulling? Like right there on the straight. See that? Weird.
That time was a 1:53.97.
Hey man, thank you, brother. Oh shit! Oh man, what I look in text. Oh my god. Oh boy. Folks. That's why they say texting and driving is a bad thing. Oh man, I just lost the speed position. It's okay. Folks. Whoa! Sick. Oh. Sick. Look at. That's sad. Should have had a better result. Third, I was expecting, but it's okay.
That time was a 2:06.
That was a battle. That guy won third, wouldn't let up. I was on him for lap upon lap. Not bad. Not bad. Mm. Yeah, 24.7, okay. One minute. Okay. Okay.
Purifies, bringing you the exotic and raw sounds of Nora and Pure.
Yes, sir. Mm. Dog videos. Oh shit. Okay. Oh yeah.
drivers go to the grid for a race start. Formation lap has started.
Oh, fuck you. Son of a fucking shit.
Green flag, green flag.
time 1:42.63. That time was a 1:42.51. Time 1:42.45. That time was a 1:42.29.
Oh, you fucking whore.
Time 1:48.90.
Oh, come on. One little jerk of the wheel, fuck. It's over. In the car. Off the track, so far off the track. Folks.
Lap 151.79. That time was a 143.28.
Jesus Heaven Hill. Hey, man. Thank you, man. That's encouraging. I was actually texting. I was gonna get around my mother to go to church with her. So, yeah. I only got baptized last year. Summer, I mean. It's been a long process, you know. And we're happy. We're happy. We have a lot to be grateful for. And I think last week made me it's kind of like a wake-up call for me with what happened with the Pope Francis, and then you see this new dude coming out claiming that he's sent from Jesus, and it's so crazy what's going on in the world today. And it just reaffirms the fact that we're in a spiritual war. It's a spiritual war. It's happening every day, and I'm catching signs of it, even running all the way up to politics. You'll notice all these like big people in the media, either stars or something, they're always using this hand signal. You'll see this a lot. That's like the Illuminati, or like this. They do it like this. Different ways of it, but it's always showing the triangle. And the latest people that are doing it is from Trump, Donald Trump, doing it right on the freaking on live TV, all the way to like Andrew Tate, to like even Vitali. So it's like, that's the Illuminati symbol, man. That's like tied with the Freemasons and Satanism, you know. And that's what's happening in the world. We're getting fooled. We're getting fooled. There's a hidden agenda. It's a battle versus Satan or Jesus, and there's no in between. And they're even diverting you to mislead people that it's not, like, even within Christianity, that it's not through Jesus. So it's deep. It's getting deep. I believe in God and miracles firsthand because it happened to me. And it's crazy because
Listener's choice.
I was given a chance for what reason? I've been trying to figure it out still. Trying to figure it out still. It's crazy how hard the devil attacks. It's like, even trying to convince me that I didn't receive a miracle already. Try to convince me that God doesn't exist almost sometimes. And that's how deep it runs. But I know the truth. I know the truth. I pray that people don't have to, like, be on the brink of death and experience that before they figure it out. I had to find out the hard way. It's not good, man. It's not good. Oh, what the heck, man? Yeah. Alrighty. Oh shit. No way, sick bastard. As always. What a dummy. You moron. He's sleeping. Oh, he's great. Jeez. Maybe I should check out those. I was supposed to do it yesterday. I didn't have time. I want to check out. Insurgency Sandstorm or. Insurgency Sandstorm. What did I say? What was I gonna do? Just say, hey. So what's gonna happen in that Iran thing? They just dropped bombs there. Imagine that triggers off a world war. Who knows? Russia gets involved, and then India, China. I mean, oh yeah, isn't something going on there also? Something's going on in Pakistan. Oh, look at this rat. Like it's practice. Hey, what's up, priest? Derek? Good to see you, man. Good to see all these Christian people popping by. Thank you, man. God bless you all. I just got baptized last year, actually. End of summer. And it's been quite a journey, even though it's only been like a year. Well, not really a year, but it's not a year yet, but it's like 7-8 months. But my point is, it's been quite a lot's happened since, you know. Quite a lot. But I've actually experienced a couple more divine interactions, and at the same time I've encountered more spiritual attacks ever since being baptized. So I'm not sure if that's because of how it is. I don't think it's random. So just grateful I was given a second chance. Coming back I guess that's what you'd say is death. And so I give glory to God, because I don't think I should have been here, you know. And even looking back, I always wondered why would I never deserved a second chance then. I didn't even really believe. So it's like, why would I get a chance? And it's not fluke, because even the hospital, they were like, it's a miracle I was conscious and even there, able to be there, awake. So it was like I was brought back to life with barely any pulse. Because that's why when I was in the emergency, they were all shocked, because the readings were bad. But it's a miracle. It really is. Because I know I fell down flat on my face. Supposed to be dead, and that was just that empty feeling. It was a weird, no concept of time and touch or sight. Just, it wasn't good. But then being snatched out of it, that's what's even crazier. A ball of just engulfing white light, so bright, so warm too. And then I'm just like, picked me up wherever I was from and left me on my feet standing. Like, that's crazy. And the last thing I remember was falling face forward, because I didn't have the energy and things were blacking out. It was just surreal. It was deep.
A huge peak timer there from Joachim Hammerling. This one's called Tofino. Right, guys, tomorrow I'll be closing the Australia tour at Rabbits Eat Lettuce Festival in Albo Valley. Then this
So that was
Friday, the
like the
25th,
deepest
I'll be back in Zurich.
divine
playing at Kaufleuten.
invention
And I continue throughout
I've ever
May with
experienced.
shows across the US, Brazil, Argentina, and
crazy.
Hawaii. Super exciting.
felt something
And for
else
full
too,
venue
but
and ticket details for each of these, head over to norimpure.com or check out my Bands
other
and Towns
times
profile.
too, something out like
Let's
from a
get
car
back
wreck.
to the music now with something
That was
a
another
little
weird
deeper.
one.
Here's Kynes with his debut on Purified Records, coming this summer. This is Fall to You.
This is Purified
Recently,
Radio with Nora and
what got me
Pure.
baptized was I was sick for like a month, and I just made a prayer with the preacher, and boom, mid-prayer I was healed. It was weird. It was it's deep. Another time, I was at my car blew out. Battery went dead in the middle of sub-freezing temperatures. It was like minus 20 Celsius at that day. It was really extra cold, and I would have froze, like got hypothermia. I mean, what's that? Yeah, hypothermia. Yeah, when you freeze to death. And I was really far from where I had to walk. But mid-prayer, boom, some homeless guy appeared out of thin air and just started helping me. It was the weirdest thing ever, and I got boosted. He managed to flag down the car and boost me. It was the weirdest. That was when I was like starting to say, okay, is this an angel that just got sent? And then there's so much to this story that would make anyone believe it's, an angel, because it's either an angel or it was someone possessed by the Holy Spirit. I don't know. It's crazy. I will get into it, but I'm gonna race now. Quality. Concentrate. That's really good quality on here.
Lap 141.86.
Not bad. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the likes and all those to subscribe to. Keeps the motivation going. And I think, yeah, this will be our last race, and then we're off to church. Pay my respects, my gratitude. Grateful to be alive. So,
Teams and drivers
Nope.
go to the grid for a race start.
oh man.
Formation lap has started.
Folks.
See when Nora and Pure is live in a city near you by visiting facebook.com/Nora and Pure.
Green flag, green flag.
Hola. Almost could have been bad, actually. Oh, but... Come on now.
Lap 150.03.
Bounce.
Thanks for tuning into this week's episode. It's more and pure to see these videos of my
Beautiful.
Lap 142.90.
Oh no! Oh my god, what the fuck? Oh my god. This is the sickest shit ever. Folks, oh my god. From first place to the 7th. In the last, actually. And damaged. Oh my god. Folks, that's how fast it is. That's how fast it is. Oh my god. Lord of mercy.
Lap 140.55.
You're an idiot, man. You're a fucking moron. Dude, what are you doing? What a moron, guys. Oh my god. Just let... Oh no, it's done. And here. Man. Fuck. Fuck. Sick stuff I was doing. Hi there. Hi. Hi.
Time 1:59.30.
Listener's choice.
Alright, boys. I'm heading out. There's a shitty oh boy, back to 0. It's okay. As long as we're almost to DR3. Alright. Have a good one.